So I was browsing through YouTube the other day, and thanks to the little recommended sidebar, I was reintroduced to a video that I hadn't seen in like 5 years. It's one of the greatest low-budget commercials ever created. The commercial for Toby Jones's good-ass barbecue and foot massage.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit.
Since being uploaded to the Big Dog Eat Child YouTube channel back in April of 2009, this commercial has garnered over 15 million views and has elicited a vast spectrum of reactions from its viewers. And these reactions range from shock to laughter to disgust to just downright befuddlement. In the comment section for the Jones barbecue and foot massage video, you'll see a lot of people saying something along the lines of, "This business can't be real, right?" Well, if you're one of the many out there who have this hunch, I'm here to tell you right now that yes, you're correct. There is no actual business called Toby Jones good-ass barbecue and foot massage. In fact, the video is an intentional parody of a hard-sell low-budget commercial one might find on a local television station. Furthermore, Toby Jones is a character portrayed by stand-up comedian and actor Robert Hines. And Hines has played this Toby Jones character in a handful of other parody-style commercials. The story of how Robert Hines became Toby Jones and involved in these commercials is almost as remarkable as the commercials themselves. And that's what I'm going to be telling you all today, Robert's story and how he became Toby Jones. Let's get into it. Robert Hines was born January 17, 1970 in Chicago, Illinois. Not much is known about his childhood, but he grew up on Chicago's South Side. After receiving his high school diploma from Chicago Vocational School, Hines joined the United States Army as a reservist, serving as a cannon crewman under a 6-year contract. In 1991, at the age of 21, Hines started doing stand-up comedy on the side, with hopes of one day being able to achieve a full-time career in comedy. In one of those Ash Ketchum seeing Ho-Oh in the first episode of Pokemon type moments, after Hines' first comedy set ever, he was fortunate enough to meet then at the time up-and-coming comedy legend Bernie Mac backstage after the set. Bernie saw potential in Hines and the two would become friends. Through some of his connections, Bernie was able to land Hines a handful of gigs throughout Chicago and other cities in the Midwest. In the early 90s, Hines' comedy act was picking up steam, but he had yet to commit to it full time. In fact, he actually started working at a jail in 1994 to support himself. The institution was Chicago's Cook County Jail, and Hines worked there as a correctional officer. Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, he juggled stand-up with this CO job. Eventually, his comedy act would become popular enough to go on tour, and his stand-up job was lucrative enough to justify him going full-time. So in 2003, he quit his Cook County Jail job and went all in with comedy. Now, what happened next ultimately results in the character we know and love, Toby Jones. Fast forward to 2008. One January night, Hines was performing a stand-up set at a South Chicago coffee shop which doubled as a venue. In the shop sat Pedro and Ramiro Castro. They are brothers and the two core members of the Big Dog Eat Child sketch comedy group. The two had created a parody cereal commercial for YouTube back in 2007, though few watched it. Now at this time, the Castro brothers were looking for an actor to play a role in another parody commercial they had conceptualized. The idea was to create a commercial for a fake shady business and make its salesman as unprofessional and boisterous as possible. They already knew the salesman's name would be Toby Jones, but they were struggling to find an actor who would fit the role. Impressed by Robert Hines' loud and energetic stand-up performance at the coffee shop, the Castro brothers approached him after his set and pitched their commercial idea to him, offering him the role of the salesman, feeling as if it would be a good fit. To the Castro brothers' surprise, Robert Hines accepted the offer, and in the following months, the group would work together on creating the first parody commercial with Toby Jones in it. The first parody was a faux commercial for a fictitious truck rental and storage lot, which was actually a junkyard. The commercial was completed in November of 2008 and was subsequently uploaded to YouTube on November 12th. The title of this commercial was Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage, and this is it.
Why leave anything on your front lawn, under your porch, on the side of the highway where you can store all that stuff my way? Down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage. Now, I know y'all got stuff at your house that you don't need no more, you don't want. You know you ain't gonna use that printer. Why keep it all around your house? Bring it down here to my house. You ain't the Dukes of Hazzard. And this is a drunk discount sale down here at Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Facility. You got an elephant, I got space. Send me smoke signals. You got weed, and I'll store anything you want. Go ahead and give me a call or find me on them internets at www.jonesbigasstruckrentalstorage.com. That's JONES Big Ass Truck Rentals and Storage.com.
This video was an unexpected hit. Within 1 month, it garnered close to 175,000 views, an impressive number for 2008. What's crazy about this video is the phone number that appears on screen throughout it was actually Robert Hines' cell phone number. So you could actually call this number and get a hold of Robert if you saw this video early on, but it's since been disconnected.
Thank you for calling Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage Facility. We'd like to thank you for all your support. Please keep calling us and please keep bringing your stuff down here to Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Car Storage Facility.
Hi. I was just wondering if you store perishable goods, such as large cuts of meat.
I'm sure both Hines and the Castro brothers vastly underestimated the amount of views the video would receive, and Robert Hines found himself getting inundated with calls as views began to skyrocket. I also want to note here that www.jonesbigasstruckrentalandstorage.com was at one point a functioning website. On the site, you could find the backstory for the Toby Jones character. Tobias R. Jones, Toby, grew up idolizing his favorite hood rapper, Pokey the Hot Spitta. He followed his idol's life and gained employment as a street pharmaceutical sales rep in 2003. Toby held on to that job for a year before he saw his distribution manager get shot. Toby realized that the street life was not for him and wanted to become an MC. He entered a contest to try to get his lyrics heard on 88.5 WHPK. Toby won the contest but never got his lyrics published. He became a roadie for a rap group, the Famous Boys, all while trying to make a name for himself with the other artists. While on the road, Toby learned about real estate auctions and decided to return home to try out yet another line of work. He found a large warehouse on the south side that was going up for auction the next week. Toby was able to buy that warehouse for $1. And thus, Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage was born. This website has since been shut down and redirects you to the Toby Jones Facebook group, but the original version can be found through Wayback Machine shenanigans. After the unexpected success of their first commercial, Hines and the Castro brothers were inspired to go full steam ahead with another parody commercial. And that second parody commercial would be the legendary Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage commercial, released on April 16th of 2009. Let's get to know this video.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat? America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll fry anything you want for $5.99. As long as it's friable or edible, we gonna make it deliciable. We will fry parts of the chicken you didn't even know was friable. The beak, the feathers, we'll fry candy bars. We got fine dinosaur meats. Took my money, made me pay child support. Once they get your social security number, it's over. Motivated. Why not let one of my foot specialists or myself perform our magic? Look at that, don't they look wonderful? If you really pay me enough, we'll massage your feet in any of these sauces also. Success is the rule down here at Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage. That's JONES Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage.com/Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage.html.
And I think it goes without saying that this one was a hit as well. Fans of the first video loved it, and by the end of the summer, the video had reached close to 1 million views. While Toby's Truck Rental and Storage was a good laugh, the barbecue and foot massage commercial is a true gutbuster and has aged extremely well in my opinion. Here are some interesting observations that I've made in regards to this video. It appears as though it was filmed inside of a Harold's Chicken Shack, which is a popular fried chicken chain restaurant in Chicago. This sort of explains why you see french fries and chicken in the video, but never any actual barbecue. I tried calling this phone number and it's currently disconnected, but similarly to the first video, it's likely that it was operational at one point. The sauce options available at Toby's restaurant include the following: hot, Dijon, sweet, mild, foot, barbecue, medium, white, and Chinese? And in similar fashion to the previous commercial, the website link shown in the video was actually real. www.jonesbigasstruckrental.storage.com/jonesgoodassbarbecueandfootmassage.html would take you to a website created for the fake barbecue spot. But now it just redirects you to Toby Jones' Facebook page. That's a mouthful of a URL, Jesus. Now after the barbecue and foot massage commercial, there was one more Toby Jones commercial released. That was the commercial for Jones' cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy, released in November of 2009.
In today's broke-ass society, things are harder, so you need things cheaper. So I came up with Jones' cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. You are not the president. You don't need to make that type of money. You might need my legal services. You're just raising one kid, because I'm going to sue you. At Jones, we don't assess the legal fees after the case is disposed of. We make it prepaid. Prepaid meaning you need to pay before, just in case I need to invest the money in something else where you may need my services. And I'm going to spend it wisely, fighting for you. And if we can't get you out of child support, we'll provide you with our top-notch molester-free daycare services.
Now, believe it or not, the phone number in this one still actually works. Here, I'll show you.
Hello, you reached urban entrepreneur Toby Jones at my latest business, Jones' cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. I'm probably out dealing with some of my other successful urban businesses, and I'm unable to take your call right now. But if you please leave me a message, and I'll probably get back with you if I feel like it. Thank you.
Love you, big boy. So after the third Toby Jones commercial, Hines would take a step back from his work with the Castro brothers, but he still would appear every now and then and do Q&A videos as the Toby Jones character. He was more so focusing on his stand-up comedy in the early 2010s. Around this time, there was an attempt by the Castro brothers and Robert Hines to develop a TV show around the Toby Jones character, but unfortunately, this never came to fruition. As years went by, the Toby Jones commercials would become increasingly popular on YouTube, particularly the Jones barbecue and foot massage commercial. In 2015, the video became a popular remix meme on Vine, which is where I was actually exposed to it for the first time. After becoming popular on Vine, its YouTube views surged to 3.7 million later that year, and these views would only increase as time went on. In 2016, the Jones barbecue and foot massage commercial in a way entered pop culture, as the dance that Toby does at the beginning of the video became basketball superstar Steph Curry's unofficial pre-game ritual.
Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue.
As I stated earlier, Toby's barbecue and foot massage now has over 15 million views. A colossal view count, and one that speaks to the genius of the Toby Jones character and the commercial itself. And it appears currently that the video is being suggested to people via the YouTube algorithm again, as a part of what I like to call YouTube's let's randomly recommend a 10-year-old video to everybody at once program. But honestly, I couldn't think of a better video to just get randomly recommended. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage is a straight up classic. It seems like the brothers and Hines maintain an amicable relationship. It's been over 10 years since a true to form Toby Jones commercial has been created, but I'm crossing my fingers that Hines and the brothers will team up to make another amazing commercial. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. But that's pretty much the story of how Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage became a thing, and more broadly, how these parody commercials manifested. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down below in the comment section, and let me know if you have any weird old school YouTube videos you want me to do a deep dive into. Major shout out to my patrons, I appreciate you guys. wavywebsurf out. Peace. Hey guys, Wavy from the future here. Make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on because I have an interview with Toby Jones himself that'll be published a day or two after this video goes up. It's something we sort of got together on last minute. He reached out to me. So make sure you hit the bell, look for that upload. It's gonna be great. I'll see you guys in the next one.